The most dangerous MLB favorite is not always the team most likely to lose. It is the team that can win often enough to make you feel right, while the price quietly makes the bet unprofitable. The better starting pitcher, stronger lineup, winning record, and recognizable logo can all be real advantages. None of them answer the only question that matters. Is this team more likely to win than the odds require? Imagine risking $250 to win 100. That line needs to win about 71.4% of the time just to break even. Make that bet 10 times and win 7, and your record looks excellent. But 7 wins earn $700 while 3 losses cost $750. You were right 70% of the time and still lost $50. That is the hidden risk. A favorite can be properly rated as a team and still be overpriced as a bet. The market already knows the ace is pitching and the lineup is deeper. At -200 or -250, you are being asked whether the gap between the teams is even larger than the line suggests. Baseball matchups change throughout the day, which is where I use Parlay. My AI sports betting assistant at parlay.cc confirmed lineups arrive. Weather shifts, and the bullpen that looked strong on paper may have used its best relievers the night before. Parlay brings live sports context and current statistics into the analysis instead of freezing the matchup at yesterday's numbers. You can choose one of 5 leading AI models or compare several, ask follow-up questions in live chat, and test whether the favorite still has value after the lineup, bullpen, park, and price are included. It also reflects on losing picks to identify whether the read was wrong, information was missing, or the number offered too little room for error. The first MLB-specific mistake is treating the starting pitcher as if he owns all 9 innings. A moneyline bet follows the entire game. If an ace throws 6 innings, the bullpen still controls 1/3 of regulation, and that share grows when his pitch count rises early. The favorite can become a very different team the moment the manager reaches for a tired middle reliever. Before betting a favorite, I want to know which relievers worked yesterday, who threw on back-to-back days, and whether the closer is available. I also compare the starter's surface numbers with StatCast indicators such as expected ERA and expected weighted on-base average. Those metrics use strikeouts, walks, and quality of contact to describe performance beneath the box score. A low ERA beside weaker expected numbers can make a favorite look safer than the contact profile is. The second risk is lineup timing. Prices open before every starting 9 is confirmed, and a team name can hide a weaker version of that offense. A day game after a night game can bring a backup catcher or a resting veteran. Platoon matchups matter too. A lineup that crushes right-handed pitching may be ordinary against a difficult left-hander. This is why I separate the logo from the lineup. I grade the exact 9 hitters, the bench behind them, the opposing starter's pitch mix, and the likely relief matchups. If the price moved toward the favorite before the lineup weakened, I need a new probability, not an excuse to keep the old bet. The third risk is confusing win probability with certainty. In a low-scoring game, a bloop hit, an error, one bad pitch, or a reliever losing the strike zone can erase the favorite's advantage. Favorites are not automatically bad, and blindly betting underdogs creates no automatic edge. The price must compensate you for the baseball variance that remains. Park and weather can change that variance. A spacious park and heavy air can suppress power, keep the score tight, and give the underdog more opportunities to steal a 1-run game. Warm temperatures and wind carrying out can increase scoring and create more chances for the stronger offense to separate. The same starting pitcher matchup can deserve a different price in a different environment. There is also a trap in switching from the expensive moneyline to -1.5 runs without redoing the analysis. Winning by 2 is meaningfully harder than simply winning. If your handicap says the favorite wins, it does not automatically say the favorite wins comfortably. A low-scoring projection can support the moneyline while making the run line less attractive. My process starts by translating the price into a break-even probability. -150 requires 60%. -175 requires about 63.6%. Minus 200 requires 66.7%. Then I build my probability from the lineup, starter, bullpen, park, weather, defense, and market movement. The bet becomes interesting only when my estimate clears break-even by enough to survive normal forecasting error. That matters because a 1% edge is easy to manufacture with optimistic assumptions. If I estimate 65% and the price requires 64, I want to know what creates the difference and how fragile it is. If one resting hitter or unavailable reliever removes the edge, the bet is not as strong as the team name feels. Academic research has found different favorite longshot patterns across baseball eras and methods, but none of that means one side should be played automatically. Documented biases have often been too small to create reliable profit after commission. The side label is not the strategy, the number is. So when an MLB favorite looks obvious, do not ask whether the better team should win. Ask what percentage of the time this exact version of the team wins this exact matchup. Then compare that estimate with the percentage hidden inside the price. Check the bullpen, wait for the lineup, account for the park, and make the run line prove itself separately. The favorite can be the correct winner and the wrong bet at the same time. Once you understand that difference, heavy juice stops looking like safety and starts looking like a price that has to earn your money. Use Parlay at parlay.cc to compare the 5 AI models, bring live context into the matchup, and pressure test the number before the obvious team becomes an expensive mistake.